Bill Cipher is the main villain of the hit show Gravity Falls, and this is important. He is a dream demon. No, he's not playing Minecraft. What we do here is I'm going to take Bill Cipher, put him through the pipeline. That is my imagination and my mind, and we're going to get as an end product a themed EDH deck. Let's roll. Our commander is going to be Umbrus, Fear Manifest, 3 blue-black for a Nightmare Horror. Sound like a dream demon? Exactly. But the real horror is their ability. Umbrus gets +1/+1 for each card your opponents own in exile. That's going to be very fun. Oh wait, whenever Umbrus, another nightmare or horror, enters a battlefield under our control, target opponent exiles cards from the top of their library until they exile a land card. This could be 1 card, 2 cards, 10 cards, depending on how their library is looking. Very good. Of course, there are 3 main journals in Gravity Falls that I gotta talk about, or else the fandom would eat my ass in a not fun way. Our first journal is Tamamos Journal, 5 mana for a legendary artifact at the beginning of your upkeep. Investigate. This is for our little dipper boy, because you can tap and sacrifice 3 clues, hey, like the journals, to search your library for a card, put that card into your hand, then shuffle your library, if you're a nerd like that, and you run the Tamamos Journal as your main one. We've also got Venthyr Journal, another 5 mana artifact. You have no maximum hand size, and at the beginning of your upkeep, you gain 1 life for each card in your hand. Very fun. No one's going to say no to some free synergy and some free life. As long as you got 1 card, hey, you're healing 1 life. That's not too bad. Then we got the scary card, Tamer Journal, 1 and a black for a legendary artifact. You can tap and sacrifice another artifact or creature to draw a card, only as a sorcery, and then you can say, hey, look, ma, no hand, and tap, pay 2, discard your hand, and transform Tamer Journal into the Tomb of Aklazotz, where it adds a black mana, or you can tap and cast a creature spell from your graveyard this turn. It enters as a vampire, and with the finality counter, and hey, if we're bringing stuff back from the grave, Alex Hirsch, Season 3 win. Now, we got to talk about the Nightmare combo. This is going to strike fear into your enemies, and probably even into yourself. Doomsday Excruciator is 6 mana for a demon that when it enters, if it was cast, each player exiles all but the bottom 6 cards of their library face down. We also get to draw extra cards on our upkeep. Doesn't matter, because look, estimating about 75 cards is going to be exiled per opponent. I did some rough math. This is what I'm looking at by the time you can get this card out. Okay, that means there's going to be 225 cards in your opponent's exile. That's going to make your guy a 226 power commander. That seems fun when we combo it with Rite of Consumption, 1 and a black as an additional cost to play Rite of Consumption, sacrifice Bill Cipher. It deals damage equal to its power to target player. We gain life equal to the damage dealt this way. Hey, by the way, boom, we just shoot him in the head for 200 damage. That sounds fun. Of course, if we don't want to sacrifice him, Essence Harvest makes target player lose X life, and we gain X life, where X is the greatest power among creatures we control. Very good. Altar of Dementia, we sacrifice our Bill Cipher. Target player mills 200 cards or so if they have some remaining. Boom, and then they're milled out. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We got to keep them from dying, though, and coming back with Malakir Rebirth, 1 black mana. Same with Not Dead After All, another 1 black mana. Because when we sacrifice Bill, we want to bring him back and do it again to one of our other opponents, because usually you're going to be playing against 3 different people. Now, the main win card is Sir Strike Trident. 2 mana, artifact equipment. Equipped creature has first strike, doesn't matter. And tap, unattach the Trident. This creature deals damage equal to its power to target player. That's right, for 4 mana and a tap, because you have to equip it, obviously, Bill Cipher will deal 200 damage to one of your opponent's face. Epic. Now, Bill Cipher has Cipher in the name, so we're going to include cards like Whispering Madness, which sounds like, you know, his playlist on Spotify. 2 blue-black for a sorcery. Each player discards his or her hand, then draws cards equal to the greatest number of cards a player discarded that way. Of course, it's got Cipher, so you're going to Cipher it onto your main guy. Bing, bada, boom. Hey, look at you. You're thematic. You're cool. We've also going to run Arcane Heist, Writ of Return, and Stolen Identity. All other Cipher cards, and Stolen Identity has a special place in my heart because it reminds me of that episode where he takes over Dipper's body. Very fun and very cool. Now you're wondering, how are we going to get that freaky nightmare victory? You know, leave a like and subscribe if you're freaky as well. Well, we're going to run a card called Ulamog the Defiler. He's 10 mana, whatever, get over it. Whenever you cast a spell, target opponent exiles half their library, rounded up. So we're just going to laser beam their library, making our commander probably about a +40/+40. This is assuming we can't get the Doomsday Excruciator, whatever. He's going to be strong all the time. There's a lot of exile effects in this deck because synergy. And then we're going to be able to basically use Sure Strike Trident to laser beam our opponents down to death. It's fun and it's a balanced combo. Of course, then you're just going to rinse and repeat, or just use combat damage, make them unblockable and hit for like 200. It's super fun and super exciting. I don't know. That brings us to the end of this video. Of course, if you liked it, leave a like. If you subscribe, If you have some extra money lying around, donate to the children in Palestine using the link in the description down below. I also have a Discord. Feel free to join that as well and hang out and talk with little old me sometime. And leave a comment down below. Hey, what do you want me to make a deck about next? I'm listening and I'm hearing. All right. See you in the next one. Peace out.